wanted to have a system, you could call it a system or a process, that actually brings the students from the theory into the practical. And so by having StartUp Lab and actually getting people to think about creating a proper business, and we want them to create a proper business, this forces them to actually to address all the issues that they have to do for real. Only in an environment where they can get support. So we work through week by week, and we talk about finance, sales, the practicalities of actually get the market. But when they're actually doing this, they actually have to do the things for real. So our third year, our new students, who are actually the main part of the startup of StartUp Lab, they actually have to go and talk to clients. They have to talk to providers. So one of the groups is working with food. So they've had to go to farms in the Madwana area and actually look at what meat they can actually get from the farms and how it will be produced, packed and everything else. And this gets them used to, at a very early stage in the course, used to actually the reality of building a business and making a business work. Now, as we said, we actually want them to create a business. So we have one group that's making, that's going to make wooden watches with wooden straps, and wonderfully they are nearly ready to actually to launch the company. Another one is making what they call longboards, the skateboards that you can push and go around the countryside on quite quickly, and they are also quite close to actually to creating the company.
This is a piece of wood, but if you cooperate with us, it not only can, but it will become a longboard.
So it's very basic, hands-on sort of experience from doing it. Not all the teams are doing things that we expected, which is even more fun. One of them is looking at concrete, and it's a concrete inside cloth. So you can actually then lay the cloth out, wet it, and you then have a hardened surface very quickly. Now the other part of StartUp Lab is the senior course. So there's two parts. There's the junior course and the senior course. The senior course are those who are graduating this year. Now they are involved, but in firstly in a mentoring role. So they work with the groups to try and guide them and help them and give their experience from previous years. They are learning leadership themselves by doing this, so there's this opportunity for them to actually to get used to talking to groups of people, something they'll have to do when they go out, and if they join companies or if they form their own firm, they're going to have to be good at this give and take of the relationship that they're learning now, and learning to talk to people that are not their peers and that they're trying to guide and trying to encourage. So that's good.
Possibility for students to try to realize how difficult it is to grasp the good business idea, how to prepare it to presentation for the others, so that they can be able to see the value that you are willing to give to them with your product or with your service in the business. The main challenges are that it takes a lot of time, that it takes a lot of discussion, and the biggest challenge, I think, is how to understand what others understand what you are delivering. Because each of us sees things differently, and then it is a masterpiece from students to figure out how to tell the story so that other people are getting it. I think the added value for the course, cooperation with Madwana, is the possibility to see that whole Latvia is not only Riga, to realize that what can be done in a smaller town as well, and how you have to look differently on these perspectives rather than looking in the big market.
So StartUp Lab gives and accounts to two other courses at Riga Business School. There are many stakeholders involved, and someone has to make sure that all of the parties are doing their work, and that coordination between all of the courses and people involved goes on successfully and completely. So I'm the one who coordinates all of this between the stakeholders in the course. From the Startup Lab course, I think students will get more understanding of social responsibility, project management skills, develop their team building skills, and how to work together with other people, and how to make a business plan.
My feeling about this course is that it is a very interesting way how to get some experience in business. In our team we have relationship difficulties because some of students are hard workers and some of them are very lazy.
The best thing about this course is the unique as a program. That's first. The secondly, full support from our teachers. There are great teachers such as Glenn, and he supports with life ideas from his experience. Usually in other schools it's really just a theoretical thing, it's not just practical thing. We are forced to do everything as a real business plan. We have met Madonna's council, and we have met so many interesting people. I think in real life it's not possible to go and meet them.
Many meetings where you can learn how to speak with them, how to
Present yourself.
In our team we had difficulties with teamwork. We couldn't choose one idea, and it was really difficult to work with all team members because some of them didn't want to participate as much as they should.
As well, they didn't want to input any effort or research or analysis. They just rely on our work, what we did, and this feeling in team was really, I don't know, demotivating, and we felt like we are crashing. Overall idea is great, and sooner or later somebody will implement it in this country. It should be. There are a lot of things we have to work on. It's a really difficult project. I think that one of the biggest in the history of this school, but we believe in our strengths and in our ideas and our support from the school, from teachers, finally from mentors.
I think the main thing is to have a really great idea, original one, and then you just have to work. And I think if the idea is good, you can always find investors, you can always find support from the government or the municipality, and it's not that hard. But I think it's hard, like you say, those professors say, come up with an idea. I don't think that's how it happens. Ideas come to you. It's really hard to make an idea. Well, I think it's really nice that we have a chance to do things ourselves, not to just learn about it, theoretically, that we really have to get our hands dirty and do it ourselves and experience how it is. About group work, I think our team isn't the best at group work. I think it's the worst. We don't do almost anything together. We just split our tasks. When we put it all together, it's not like a project where everything is done, but it's like pieces of project, and it's hard to put them together, and it gets us nowhere.
I think it's interesting because it's the aim why I came to the school, and that's the reason what I want to be in life. Yeah, I want to start my own business, and this is a great chance to do it.
I like the Startup Lab course too because we are working on something tangible, something that realistic, something that can be real and be, for example, our watches can be worn on our wrist. So this is the main reason why this is the favorite thing for me and why I like it so much.
Our team, I think, is very motivated, and I would rate it as well group, well team, because yeah, we are moving forward each week, and then we know our goals. And at the beginning, it just came naturally that we set the roles that everybody is doing. We have our design group, our negotiators, as we call them, yeah, and our leaders, and everybody is doing what they want to do.
We plan to continue this project after the Startup Lab finishes. The next milestone that is in our to-do list is to participate in the Madhuana financing contest, let's put it like that, which we're gonna participate in next month.
And that's a pretty big step, because when you have the financial side from other investor, you know that there's like no turning back, because you have to prove yourself then, and I think that will be a really great something that pulls us forward.
It's a motivating factor.
Yeah, motivating factor, and I think that in our team we as we are doing it till now, we are looking at each other. We are I would like to say like monitoring each of ourselves, like how much we are doing on ourselves. We are planning to offer the product on the market, I think at June. I assume that, because on April, of the end of the April, we are opening registering the company, and after that we have to go to this competition in Madhuana. I hope that we will get the financial financial side